Hello everyone, this is Ronald Damp doing a cleaning day on my tubs for my Brazilian rainbow boas. I figured I'd do a video on general care and maintenance. I'm going to go ahead and cover what type of substrate am I using, how often I clean my terrariums or my tubs or my cages, the water, how often do I clean and disinfect my water bowls. So first off, I'm using, this is in regards to a rack system. These are the CB70 tubs for my Brazilian rainbow boas, the two smaller ones. I usually, as a general rule of thumb, I clean my tubs totally empty and disinfect about once a month, give or take, with spot cleaning. You know, of course, I always do a visual inspection every couple days and do a quick spot clean. If I see some fecal matter, I will pick it up. If there's some there's some residual left on the tub, I will use my disinfectant and I will spot clean that area also. So I try to keep my tubs as clean as possible. But once a month I do try to take out take out all the substrate and disinfect the entire tub. Reason being is because the snakes do urinate quite frequently, and you don't usually see that depending on the substrate you're using. I'm using this cocoa chips, and sometimes it's hard to detect their fecal matter or urine in this stuff. It's brown and it's just hard to see, so I do a cleaning every month. Alright, the type of cocoa husk that I'm using is this kind right here. This is Pro Cocoa, and this is let's see, what consistency is this? I don't know if it says on here, but this is more like they have this, I know they sell it in different consistencies. This is like a small to fine consistency, which I prefer. Let's see if you guys can give you a good view of what this looks like. See, it's very shredded, but has some thicker pieces in there too. And that's just what I like. The snake can burrow. It's very soft, not too coarse. I've used the bigger chips before. I had the bigger chips inside of the adult terrarium. I didn't like it. I took them out. So anyways, that's the type of cocoa husk that I am liking right now. You can buy this stuff on Amazon. You can buy this at the reptile shows. I have seen these people at the shows displaying their product. So Pro Cocoa, great stuff. I like it. Anyways, moving on. So the stuff that I use to disinfect my cages. This is always, I think, very important. I use a product called chlorhexidine gluconate. This comes in this blue bottle right here. I'm sure you can probably get it from different companies. This is totally safe for your animals. Okay, this is used in for veterinarian purposes, medical and dental. It's used by dentists. They prescribe it as an oral rinse for gingivitis or those sort of things. It's also used in the medical field and the veterinary field as a topical antiseptic, and it has many antibacterial properties to it. Good stuff. Safe for your snake. This is in concentrate right here. This is not what you would use, of course, to disinfect your cage. It tells you on the back here of what solution, how to mix it. I basically get a 32-ounce spray bottle. I will take this cap off the top of this concentrated bottle and fill it up. One cap full to one bottle of spray and water. And it leaves me with a very light blue colored solution. Perfect. You could, like I said, you can even spray this on your animal and it will not hurt them. I don't advise doing that. It could irritate their skin, I'm sure, if they're sensitive to it, because I know that some people have sensitive reactions to this. I've read that online about this product. But for the most part, you're diluting it, you're spraying it in your tubs, you're spraying it in your cages, you're disinfecting your water bowls with it even. And if it's already diluted to begin with, after you rinse it or wipe it out, totally safe. Good stuff. There are some other products online that people swear by. They're the F10 veterinarian products. Comes in a concentrate and a ready-to-use solution. I live in California. They will not ship the concentrate to me. They will ship I think they'll ship the ready-to-use diluted solution to me, but it's a lot more expensive. It's, I don't know. I think this stuff here, I've been using this product here for years, and it works just great for me. It does have a slight smell to it, so it does. It's doing something. It has some smell to it, kind of like, I don't know. It's an interesting smell, but anyways, that's what I use. My water bowls. I will usually once a week take my water bowl out, spray my chlorhexidine solution in the bowl, give it a good couple wipes with my hand, get the slime out of there. If there is any slime, hopefully there's no slime in there, so we're trying to avoid. And then refill the bowl, and you're good for another week. So this is my setup. I think everyone has seen my setup before. These are my tubs. Cocoa Huts for humidity, water bowl, and a hide box. Pretty simple, but yet it works. I have, a lot of people ask me, don't they need a branch to climb? Don't they need this? Don't they need that? These snakes are semi-arboreal, which means they are known to climb. But I've had these snakes in the past, the Brazilian rainbow boas, and they don't ever climb. They will utilize a corner of their cage and they will hide, they will bury themselves or go into their hide blocks or their log, however you want to set it up, and they won't come out. That's what they do. Or they sit in their water bowls. Or they soak in the water bowls for days. Some of my snakes don't use leaf plates or water bowls. It just depends on the animal. It's interesting. So this is what the setup that works best for me. My male hypomelanistic Brazilian rainbow, his name is Ike. Although he is growing quite fast, I'm pretty pleased with that. I had a little issue with him regurgitating his food when I first got him, and I was feeding him too large a prey. Not by general snake standards or general rules, but he's a little sensitive to larger prey. And I've heard that from other reptile keepers with the hypomelanistic gene, because it is a mutated gene, and they've been known to be sensitive to large prey items, meaning you have to kind of go a little smaller with them. So he's still feeding on hoppers. I didn't try to push it, because I do, like I said, he'll regurgitate them. That's just what I've found out, because I was beating myself up. Is my enclosure too cold? What's going on? Not humid enough? What's the deal here? And I went to a smaller prey item, hoppers, and boom, that fixed the problem. I have heard that though. Hypomelanistic, with the Brazilians, they're a little sensitive to larger prey items. They will regurgitate them. So, I don't know. That's about all I know. But I found out that to be the case. So, that's him. There's Ike. Mona. This is my new female. Normal type. But what a beautiful snake she is. Dark circle, crescent sides. Nice dark markings. Very beautiful color. Looks like she's going to have some really nice bright orange markings on top here. I love her head pattern. Her head pattern is very, very cool. She's quite small. She's eating hoppers. Okay, she's eating hoppers and doing quite well. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in her tub right now. And also going to spray these down. As you can see, they're dry. I use, when it comes to humidity, I like to use a big water sprayer, fill it with water. These are Brazilian rainbow boas. They require high humidity, so I'm misting their tubs every other day, give or take, depending on how dry or how humid it is in my room. I'm gonna put her, make sure she crawls into her little tub here first, because when you spray them with water, they don't quite like it too much. It startles them. It's cold. I don't know. Plus, I wouldn't want to be sprayed with a big old water hose either. So I'm sensitive to their needs. I don't spray them with water. So she's hiding now, and I'm gonna go ahead and mist this tub down. I'm showing you just that you don't need a whole lot. Especially in the tubs. These hold humidity really well. The PVC rack, absolutely. I even added a couple holes here towards the front of the tubs to kind of aid in some ventilation because it was getting a little too humid. Plus to help them with a little bit of air exchange too. Always feels good to have a fresh cage. All fresh, all new. Kind of like getting your oil changed in your car and it's brand new. And it just feels like it drives better. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Having a brand new fresh cage for the snake just makes it feel good, and the snake feels good too. Alright, I also like to do a quick visual inspection. After I get my my tubs cleaned, snakes ready to go back in, water's fresh, I'll do a quick inspection on my equipment, like the thermostat probe. The placement of my thermostat probe towards the back of the racks, where the heat tape is. Those are placed there. Some people place them, have different methods of placement. But just what I'm saying is check the placement, make sure the probe hasn't detached or it's about to detach. Most of the time your thermostats are going to tell you, or sound an alarm, they're going to beep if your probe has come off or if it exceeds a certain temperature. I know that the Herpstat Pros, or the Herpstat by Spider Robotics, those are excellent thermostats. They have all kinds of features, alarms and high-low alarms and built-in night drop capabilities. Great thermostats. I am using both types. I'm using a Herpstat Pro. I'm using a Herpstat Pro and a Vivarium Electronics. The Vivarium Electronics, there's nothing wrong with them. They're just very basic. They don't have all the capabilities that the Herpstats do, and the price is about the same. So you're getting a better product, I think, with the Herpstat or the Spider Robotics thermostats. So anyways, continuing with my equipment check, you also go back here, make sure everything's still plugged in, nothing's came out. Dust them off, make them look pretty. I like to keep my area as neat as possible. So, alright, so that's my general care and maintenance video for today. That's how I do it. That's how I take care of my animals. So, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment. I love the interaction with everybody. Cool. Thank you very much, and have a good day.